This episode of Film Riot's brought to you by Sony. Go to revision3.com/Sony for an inside look at the latest Sony gear and games, and the HP DV7T with Beats Audio and the smart Intel Core i5 processor.
Today on Film Riot, time travel, mixing audio, Johnny Cobra, and the secret of life.
That isn't true.
That's true.
No, it isn't.
No, I mean the fact that it isn't true is true.
True?
Oh, and we're babysitting. Say hi. That's nice. Welcome to Film Riot, the show that takes the mystery out of the effects and techniques to go into some of your favorite Hollywood films. I'm your host, Ryan Conley. So Sony called and they were like, hey, have you heard of the VG10? And I'm like, of course I heard of the VG10. Looks pretty good. And they're like, here's an idea. And I'm like, what's your idea? And they're like, you, Anthony, VG10, Film Riot sketch. And I'm like, hey, Sony. Oh, that's probably them. Hold on. It is Sony. Hey, Sony! Uh-huh. I'm actually doing it now. No, we shot the sketch. Oh, I'm sorry, Scott. Mm-hmm. Just go watch the sketch.
So I'm all like, no, dude, I said sock. Oh, man. Oh, my God, it was the most hilarious misunderstanding. We laughed like all day, man. Like all day.
Sounds hilarious.
I guess you just had to be there.
Yeah, I guess it was just one of those things.
Hey, super excited Revision 3 sent you down to hang out with us.
Yeah, thanks, man. Me too. I mean, the second they told me I was coming, I was like,
Well, see ya.
Whoa!
you're leaving?
You want me to babysit this kid alone?
You two will have plenty to talk about. I'm sure.
So, what kind of stuff are you into?
Nothing you would know about.
What does that mean?
It means I think your brain is small. And you're stupid.
Okay, well, I was an honor student, so.
Time travel.
What?
That's what I'm into.
Dude, me too.
Doubt it.
No, seriously, I think it's totally possible too. All you would need to do would be to harness the speed of light and tap into a wormhole. But I mean, the second you did, you'd create a completely different timeline.
And each time you travel, you'd create yet another timeline.
Yeah, and then you'd have all these tons of different views in completely different dimensions.
You're my best friend in the whole world.
Yeah, man, this is really fun.
I love you.
What?
Say it back. Say it.
I love time travel.
Me too.
Right.
Hey, listen. If one of us ever figures out how to time travel, let's make an oath to come back to this very moment and let us know that we did.
Deal. I'm from the future.
No way. Glorious.
I've come to honor our oath and let you know we have found the secret of traveling through time.
Stupendous.
Unfortunately, the hole in time only stays open for 15 to 20 seconds, so... I did it!
What?
I figured out time travel.
Why would you assume that it was you and not me?
Because I'm the one that came back?
Because I was the one who sent you. Obviously I was controlling the machine.
Let me ask you a question real quick. Were you an honor roll student? Yeah, I did not think so.
If I was the one who figured it out, I'm going to come back to this very second just to slap you in the face.
Yeah. Well, since you...
I am from the future. Yes. Now tell this ingrate who figured out time travel. No time for small talk. Listen to me. Do not date Marcy. She is a whore. But she seems so sweet. She is the devil in a wig. Also, this one is gravely important. In 2 weeks, whatever you do, do not...
Bro, that sounded super serious.
BAM!
What?
I told you I figured it out.
You probably hijacked my machine.
OMG, you were so immature. Time traveling is unpleasant. You're back. It kind of feels like what you'd think a dime bag would feel like getting smuggled across the border.
Yeah.
What were you going to say last time? What? Oh, I don't remember. Probably not that important.
You said great.
By the way, you get AIDS.
What?
Yeah. But in the future, we found a cure for AIDS.
Oh, thank God.
But then you contract super AIDS.
What?
We call it spades. No cure. Sorry. Wow. Spades. That sucks.
I guess I'll just have to, just live my life to the fullest until then. Dude, you don't have spades. Oh, thank God. That's not even a real thing.
It probably is.
Shut up, future enemy! Enemy? Yeah. We have quite a vicious feud going on in the future. Many an angry letter has been passed back and forth, and some people are dead. Wait, if you're from the future, then why are you, way old? Hello, dude. Future. Anti-aging.
Duh.
No, right, yeah. I should have thought of that, yeah. You bastard!
You are?
Man, you probably steal all my best ideas in the future. And my girl. I loved her. I was gonna ask her to marry me. And you just stepped right in there and stole her right out from under me.
It's not my fault you couldn't keep her happy!
You bastard!
I already said that!
Man, you know what I'm gonna do?
What?
In the future, I'm gonna go to the past and meet your mom before she gets pregnant and convince her to never have any children so you never get born, not even once.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's funny.
And why is that so funny?
Because an old man once came to me and told me that someday a crazy wild-eyed kid was gonna come to me and tell me that he was gonna go back in time and convince my mother never to have me. And if that ever happened... Funny. I never thought it'd be you.
Okay, but you're forgetting one thing, Josh. What the heck is that? Oh, come on!
Let's try. Hey. Don't do it. You'll regret it forever. Forever.
Now it is awkward.
Talk about an elephant in the room.
Maybe you should just shoot me.
Or you could just leave.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Wouldn't have been the first time.
Logo.
And there you have it. I must say there was a lot of things I really loved about the camera and a downside or two, but if you want to hear my full thoughts on that, go to revision3.com/Sony. Now, you're wondering, is Ryan going to tell us how he did the time travel effect? The short answer is no, but also kind of. Sometimes I find that explaining the button-by-button approach to something actually does a little more harm than good. To copy someone else's work exactly can help you learn, but you are also just learning their method and not one of your own. And at this point, I think we have enough episodes in the past to fill in the blanks of whatever I don't detail here. So, to do an effect like this one, the main thing, and this is very simple, is to use a green screen. And just like in our Fable ad, we are just keying out our actor right in the very environment he's already in.
What? Was he here the whole time?
I don't know, I felt breathing on my neck though. So why would you want to do that? By shooting him on a green screen, you can fully isolate him from the background and then add any effect to just his layer that you want, like a shadow effect. We can turn Anthony into a particle and then back again because we've separated him from his background. And the same for the background. Now we can add something like a ripple effect when Anthony zaps in without affecting him too. So the number one thing here is to use green or blue screen to key your actor into the scene. So you can then place whatever effect you'd like on his layer only. Just make sure you keep the lighting the same or your effect will come undone. Now, if you can't do effects very well or you don't have a green screen, you could still get across the effect of the actor time traveling just by using sound effects and light. What, do you want some? You want some? Is this okay?
I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's okay.
He's fine. You're fine. Go ahead.
How
Do you
old
like?
is he?
13? Now our light is artificial, but it would actually work better if we would have had someone on a dimmer making the lights flicker on and off to simulate the time traveling. Then you add a sound effect coupled with the actor's reaction and you'll be able to get by with just that. Whoa, hey, don't drink all of it. So keep in mind, with a little creativity, you could still do really cool effects without showing a thing. And just as a reminder, our opening sketch on this episode of Film Riot was shot with Sony's NEX VG10 camcorder. If you want to see more about what went on behind the scenes and get my full impressions of the camera, go to revision3.com/Sony.
Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad,
Logo.
So Ford and Revision 3 have teamed up this December to start something more than a car. Our goal is to help charity water while giving you a chance to be one of the first to drive the all-new Ford Focus in Spain. 6 Revision 3 shows will also be competing for a spot on the global test drive, including us. And the winning show team will have a $20,000 donation to Charity Water made in their name. And here's the fun part. You could win the free trip to go to Spain along with us. How? Create and submit your own video telling the world why you should be one of the first to drive the all-new Focus and what you would do with $10,000 towards the charity of your choice. Submit your video at the Global Drive tab at facebook.com/Ford Focus. I know you guys are super creative and talented and could come up with some great videos with a great chance to win. In fact, since we're involved in this little shindig, we made one of our own. Take a look.
Oh hey, I just jumped from that airplane without a parachute. No biggie. The name's Johnny Cobra, and I'm no stranger to being awesome.
Mr. Cobra, I'm with the charity of...
Say no more. I'm gonna write you a check for $1,000 million. Cause if there's anything I like more than being awesome, it's being charitable. Whoa. Zombies. So doing something awesome like killing a zombie or driving the new Ford Focus around an equally awesome test track is easy. Stop and think. There's a billion people around the world that don't have access to clean water. Or, hey man, that zombie probably had a whole zombie family. I'm gonna write them a check for $100,000 million billion. Now that's awesomely charitable. Hey, hang on a sec. Terrorists piss me off. And what was I saying? Right. My combo of awesomeness and charitability make me the perfect specimen for Ford to choose to come and test drive their new Ford Focus motor vehicle the way it was meant to be test drived. And the winner gets 10 grand to the charity of their choice. Which one would I choose? Try Charity Water on for size. That's right, bringing the life beverage to the world by building wells and whatnot for communities that need it. But this is where I need you. That's right, Johnny Cobra can't do something alone. I need you to go to revision3.com/Ford Focus and vote for this video. And then, hey, enter a video of your own. You never know, we might end up in a foreign land together driving four-wheeled motor machines. Is that a giant squid? I'll see you in Madrid. That rhymed. Go to the Global Drive tab at facebook.com/Ford Focus to enter.
So there you go. And that took us about 32 takes to get right since it was all done in one shot.
Charitable. Zombies.
There were plenty of mess ups.
Oh hey, I just opened. Oh hey,
Take 2.
The charity of...
say no more. I'm gonna write you a check for when I get it open, and I'll write it, and it'll be. If there's anything I like more than being charitable. Nope, being awesome, and then I like charity. If there's anything I like more than being how's that sound? Take the whole thing.
I messed up. Take 8.
Awesome.
Mr. Charity.
What's up? How's $1,000 million sound to you? Let me get that for you. I'll be right back.
Take 15.
There's like a billion people in the world that don't have access to clean water. Because if there's anything I like more than dropping a pan on the floor, what would I choose? Try Clarity Water on for size. Ah!
I'm with the charity of helping...
So I'll go back and you do that. Okay.
Take 26.
Focus and vote for this video. And hey, submit for one of the perfect specimen to... I was just reflecting on my wife. She died because I killed her.
Take 30.
Say no more. I'm gonna write you a check for $1,000 million.
Big bug on your face.
The ladybug!
Was it? It's because, see, there's one thing, I'm tough, but I'm lovable. I kill, but I love. I do both.
We only had one afternoon to shoot and one day to get all the editing and effects done. So the point is you can get creative, take 2 days, make a great video, and have a free trip to Spain on Ford's dime while doing something great for charity. And if you would like me to go along with you, go to revision3.com/FordFocus and vote for us. Currently, we're losing, so Film Riot Army Unite!
A little too intense.
But I got my point across.
That's true.
Thank you. Hey, let's answer a user-submitted question. What do you say?
Okay! Okay!
Hey, Rye, I've been having a lot of trouble with audio, mostly dialogue. Could you do a quick overview with some tips on post-audio? Why, sure! So first of all, as we talked about in some older episodes like this one, and this one, to have good dialogue audio, you need to capture good audio on the day, which means good mics and whatnot. So, go watch those on that. Bazam. But once you have all your stuff captured and you're in post, there are a few things you can do to sweeten that situation. As I'm editing, I try to mix all my audio to fall around the -6 area on my audio meters. And once I've gone through doing my best to meet that, I will go one step further and add a compressor limiter filter to my audio clips. Basically, this will create a ceiling to your audio, so once set, it will automatically adjust the volume for you to keep it from peaking and at a normalized level. Next, add some EQ to the mix. If your audio sounds muddy, meaning it's a little muffled and not as clear as you'd like, which if you have a cheaper mic, it will, try adding an EQ filter. Then drop some of the low frequencies and raise some of the highs and the mids. Just fiddle around here till you find something pleasing to your ear holes. Also, if you have some noise in your audio, like a hum of an air conditioner or the noise floor you get when you record your audio too low and then have to boost it up, you can fix this within the EQ filter. Go through the frequencies, raising them up until you hear that unpleasant noise assassin. Then take that frequency and pull it all the way down. But be careful when doing this, because oftentimes those frequencies will be close to your actor's voice, so it will take some finessing. Lastly, when mixing, it is vital to have good audio playback. You have to be able to hear all those frequencies so that you can properly mix them. And to that effect, let's take a moment to thank our sponsor.
Yay!
Right? Let's give it up for them. Let's give it up for them. Our sponsor. They make it possible. They make it possible. Those guys. The HP Pavilion DV7T, powered by the smart Intel Core i5 processor, delivers a great combination of fast, smart performance, productivity, and entertainment. It comes with Beats Audio for outstanding digital music playback and is equipped with a 17.3-inch diagonal HD screen. It's like the most beautiful woman you've ever seen, but in computer form. But it's super high tech, so maybe you could make your own woman like in Weird Science. But probably not. But with a built-in subwoofer optimized for unbelievably great studio quality sound, Intel Core processor family for faster, smarter performance, brilliant HP display, True Vision webcam for crystal clear chat, and a brushed aluminum case, who needs anything else? Well, the end. But until next week, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/Ryan_Conley. You can also follow us on Facebook. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube. We're going to be posting some fun stuff there the week of Christmas. And remember to vote for us here if you would like to see us in Spain and a little more Johnny Cobra. And I will see you next week when I get stranded on an island in the middle of the ocean with only a volleyball as my friend. I'm calculating the world's population. Hold on a second. Oh my God, I can fly a helicopter now. Do you want a sip? Say you want a sip and I'll give you a sip. Don't just stare at it. Our light is artificial. Come on, man. Can we get one for him? This is ridiculous. He is strong. It does not look it, but I guarantee he could bench at least 50 pounds. Let me ask you a question. How would you know whether or not someone in the middle of the night crept in your room, took your actual arm, and replaced it with a bionic arm?
That would be weird.
Because I was thinking, what if this arm had so much power in it and I had no idea? Like I could punch through walls or shoot lasers out of it. Send me another one. Send me an... I'll put her on. Hold on. It's Sony. It's Sony. Don't be... They heard your voice. Just talk to them, please. No, she's not here. No, that was the TV.
We're here at BlueCon presented by DEG. That's the Digital Entertainment Group.
The biggest draw at BlueCon was the keynote by James Cameron and his producer John Landau.
I love Blu-ray. I think it's great.
Just because we have iPods and iPhones and cell phones doesn't mean that's the way we should watch our movies.
Blu-ray is a product that customers love.
It feels like we're right on the cusp of a really exciting time.
The future is great.
1 in 5 homes now have a Blu-ray player, and that number is likely to go up before year's end.